There's been a lot of discussion recently that Rafa Nadal has improved his serve tremendously, and one of the reasons that the TV commentators were talking about is that Rafa Nadal changed the grip, and that was the only thing. And as much as I hate to disagree with the TV commentators, I often do, and Rafa Nadal was in the booth talking about, he said that he changed his grip to away from the continental grip to more of a continental eastern grip. And I really want to disagree with that because I'm going to show you what Nadal really, how Nadal has changed his motion, his arm motion, racket angle, and footwork a little bit. But to me, I'm going to show you the first and the most important part of the biggest change that he's made. It has been is the way he sets his racket into the trophy position. So obviously on the left right here is the old serve of Rafa Nadal, and I'm sorry that I don't have the same angle, but I will be back in London this fall and I will try to get the footage. Then I can do a side-by-side comparison. Now the major the biggest fault that he had, really, the reason why he could not get as much racket head speed is the way he set his arm up. And I'm going to show you right here, as most pros, right there is the mistake that he used to make, is he kept his arm very, very, very straight right here once the arm got above the shoulder. And you will see now the new way that he's doing it. So you'll see here the arm straight, and you will see here as the arm gets about shoulder level, he finally bends the arm right there into the trophy position. And this is where you need to be, that all great servers, anybody who can serve well, will get into that trophy position right away, and the arm will not go straight. I correct that a lot with my students, where the arm comes from the old down together, up together, and the hitting arm is not bent. Now I'm going to show you here a slew of pros right there. We're going to start off with Mr. Roger Federer right there, and I'll show you from the back view first how the arm, see, as soon as the arm, you'll see this is a shoulder right there, as soon as the racket, okay, is going to get about shoulder level, you're going to see how the racket is going to go right into the trophy position and bend right there, okay? Same thing here for Juan Martín del Potro. Here he's coming back soon, which is great for tennis. And you will see the arm may be straight right there, but as soon as the arm right there, racket get about shoulder level, the arm will bend into the trophy position. Let's go back to Federer on the side right there a little bit. You'll get a pretty good view of it, right? So the arm may be straight right here, but watch, it will bend into the trophy position. Look how much different it is here with Rafa right there. Look at the big difference between the two serves, and that to me cost him a lot of racket head speed, because it was more of a continuous motion with the arm straight, did not help. But let me continue right here and show you how this is Murat Safin right there, one of the best servers in the world, and watch how as the arm gets about shoulder level, he gets into the trophy position right away. Right here, one of the best servers in the world right there, the biggest serves, and he bypasses the down together, up together, or the lag. He will just go straight up, and watch how he sets his arm up, because this is where you want, to me, this is the right before you pull the trigger on your serve, this is where you have to be. This is the most important part of one of the most important parts of the serves. Andy Murray, just kind of really underrated serve right there. I mean, watch how the rack, as the arm goes up again, the arm bends. I'm going to show you Thomas Berdych has a big lag meaning the toss goes well ahead of the racket, but as soon as the arm goes up right there, it goes into that bend position right there. And up and comer right there, Marin Cilic, that is a great serve, great second serve. You'll see that right there. See, as the arm is a good angle right there, as the arm right there gets above the shoulders, he goes right into that trophy position right there. So to me, that is the biggest change that Rafa Nadal has made. And I'll go one more time right here with Marty Fish right there. Is one of the most fluid and easy service motion. You can see that part right there. So maybe he has learned from other pros, or he was taught to do that. I'm sure he was taught to do that, and to try to stay away from the arms coming together. So that to me is the first part, and the grip really has, maybe a little bit to do with it, but not much to do with it. Now there's two other things that I think that he's done a lot better, and let's focus on the footwork right here. And if you see how he brings his feet together, he brings his feet together with more conviction, right? Right as he sets the racket, boom, the feet come together, which means he's going to use his legs a little bit better. And here you'll see he kind of slides the feet together. It didn't really mean it. Now you don't really need to bring your feet together, because you have great servers like I'll show you Federer right here. He keeps his feet apart, and then he'll just jump and hit it. So you don't have to. But my point is, if you are going to bring your feet together, then do it with conviction. You're doing it to bend your knees right then to go up and explode to the ball. So it's a second part that I think he has done a little bit better. And the last part, which really has something to do with how he held the racket, is I want you to see it's going to be, once again, a very difficult two different angles right there, but I'm not crazy about how the wrists right there, and he's holding the racket, and the racket is held kind of at this angle right here, even when right before he was going to his power position. And most players, you'll see when they're in a trophy position, the racket is pointing right there. So you're getting into, here's kind of tough angle right there, but the racket should be right here right now and not back right there. Biomechanically, it's going to be more efficient to have the racket there. You kind of set it, you cock it right there, and you drop and release. Instead of here, it's going to take too long for the racket to get back behind. It's going to be a little too loopy to get up there, where from here where he is, it's going to be more of a drop and go up, a little sharper and a little more effective. And I will show you what I mean by where I like the racket to be right there. You'll see where his racket is right there. See that? It's more pointing, if we could put an arrow right there, it's more pointing that way than here. He's pointing more towards the back. Let's see with Andy Roddick right there. I will show you what Andy does with the racket is when he goes up and he kind of sets it. See, this is where I like right there, where the racket is kind of pointing pointing that way. Let's go back to a couple more servers right there. I'll show you the way Andy Murray does it, and you'll see the racket. See that it's pointing this way. And if it was Nadal, the racket was a little too much that way right there. So all these three things, I truly believe, are the reason why Rafa's serve has gotten better, and not so much because just of the grip change. I think it was kind of they kept on talking about it, and I was kind of disappointed in them that they didn't really see the major motion change and arm change of Nadal, footwork and angle of the racket. So anyways, I hope I was able to help you out, discover why Rafa Nadal's serve has improved so much, and hopefully you'll be able to, if your serve needs some work, you can copy those things. And once again, you can see great videos like this at tennisoxygen.com. Thank you very much for listening.